getting shot, people shooting other people.
Welcome to the stream, great, everybody. We're talking about things that are going on in the world. Say again, Zach.
Wonderful. Oh, man, the greatest stuff. There's people dying. Man, there's a lot of people dying. And there's people getting shot. And there's people shooting other people. Man, it's the best.
Oh, yeah, man. That sounds great. So this morning I actually tried out a new format on my show. Let me kind of adjust my exposure a little bit. That looks too dark to me. I have a lot of trouble setting my exposure for my camera on stream. Hopefully that looks good. This morning I tried out a new format on the stream where I streamed from my mobile device, my cell phone, and I just kind of sat down and had a legit conversation with my viewers about, like, subjects similar to what we're talking about, just more hot button sort of issues. I know you're joking, but I'm trying to find a good outlet for me to discuss these subjects where it doesn't feel like I'm ruining the escapism of a gaming stream.
Right.
So that's kind of that was actually really refreshing, and I accidentally left the chat on sub-only mode, and I still got relatively consistent viewership. There wasn't a lot of people who clicked on it and was like, screw you, it's in sub-only, I'm leaving, which does happen.
Well, they can't tell you it's in sub-only, because it's in sub-only.
Well, they can whisper me, but you know what I mean. Either way, welcome to the stream, everyone. Welcome to Grand Theft Thursdays. We're continuing my series where I'm playing through GTA 5 for the first time ever.
You know who likes Grand Theft Auto?
Demons.
O.J. Simpson. He likes Grand Theft Auto.
Does he actually, or is that a bit?
No, he really likes Grand Theft Auto. It's like his favorite game.
Are you being legit?
Legitimate, yeah.
Is it perhaps because it reflects his real life?
Maybe.
I mean, he's definitely not a murderer for anyone wondering. I mean, I guess he was like technically found innocent? Question mark. But
he murdered 2 people.
Yeah, you remember Norm Macdonald got fired from Saturday Night Live for talking about that crap, by the way.
Yeah.
That was sad, dude.
Yeah. I don't think it hurt him.
No, I think it helped him, in fact, because it kind of forced him to move forward in his career when he probably wouldn't have otherwise.
Right.
That is one thing. There is always kind of well, okay, not always. There is often a silver lining with stuff like that. But, not always. Sometimes it can just screw someone.
Yeah. It's okay. The world is like an oyster. You can eat it.
Yeah. My thoughts exactly. Yeah. Oh, hello,
yeah. I'll tell you this, these potatoes are growing real good.
Yeah. I'm trying to, like, get this prostitute to enter my car, and she's refusing. There, up. She just took a freaking Instagram selfie before getting in the car, so...
She really wants her followers to know.
About to have sex for money. Hashtag blessed. Let us do the freak nasties now. Are they not gonna... Oh no. Oh no! I think I just trapped us in this tree. Oh no!
Grand Theft Auto, what a wonderful game.
Dude, Grand Theft Auto... I never played this one before. I'd only played 4 and all the PS2 ones. And my God...
You never played 5 at all?
I never owned it. I was not gonna pay like $60 for that.
It's been out for 8 years.
It's been out for like... I thought it was 6.
No, man.
I wasn't gonna pay $60 for this game. I don't pay full price for games. Very rarely, unless
it's always been full price. Well, it was free for like.
I downloaded it, but I'm a Mac user, so it didn't work on my computer. So I technically have it for if I ever get a PC in my library.
It's been free a couple of times in the past few years.
Well, the thing is, I went to the game store recently. I was like, you know what? I've been holding off on buying this game for 35 years. I walked in the game store and the guy, I think they were having a slow day because they were both just standing there in front of the register. And when we walked in, they're like, a customer. What do you need, sir? Are you looking for anything? I'm like, yeah. I'm just looking for Grand Theft Auto.
I can't even go to a store. All mine are closing back down.
Oh, that's no good. But yeah, I basically ordered, I didn't order. I walked in there and they're like, yeah, I would like a Grand Theft Auto 5 for the 360. They're like, we definitely have that. They walked over, picked it up. It was like $14. And I was like, all right.
There you go.
Yeah. And I figure at some point I plan on getting a freaking gaming PC anyways, so I already got it on there.
See, I got GTA 5 as a midnight release when we still did those back in the day.
Yeah, back before the entire Earth was destroyed. Oh, look at them.
Yeah, back before everyone downloaded their games, there was this thing called midnight releases where you actually had to go pick them up.
I remember watching a midnight release video back in the day. Jesus Christ, Trevor. I remember
for Grand Theft Auto 5, I had to get there super early. Like, I had to get there at like, I'm gonna say it was like 8 or 9 p.m. and then wait till midnight just to make sure I got a copy that I had already pre-ordered.
See, that's what I hate about the idea of pre-orders, is that it doesn't mean anything at all.
Well, nowadays it doesn't, but back then it really meant something. You know, that guaranteed that you got a copy.
But it didn't, though. Yeah. I'm pretty sure if someone came in before you.
Well, but if they didn't have a pre-order, they weren't supposed to be there anyway.
That's the thing.
They had two separate. So they had two separate lines set up. So like they had a pre-order line for people that had pre-ordered, and then they had a line for people that didn't pre-order. And they had
a post-order line that was specifically for people who wanted the game after it sold out. And it was basically a line where they told people no and sent them away.
But they had two separate lines, so all the pre-order people, if you were in line and you had pre-ordered your copy, then you got to stand there and you were guaranteed a copy, as long as you showed up at midnight,
Okay, so that's what that means. They don't specifically go and reserve a copy for everyone. It's we reserve a copy for you until midnight, basically.
Well, they reserve a copy for you for that opening day. So, like, you could come in, but here was the thing. As long as you were there the day you pre-ordered it, not the day you pre-ordered it, but the day that it was supposed to release at midnight, then you were guaranteed a copy. It didn't matter if you were the last person in the pre-order line, you got a copy. But once all the pre-order line was done,
you're screwed.
Then all the other customers got to come in. So if you missed the midnight release, then you were fucking screwed because your copy was going to get sold to somebody standing there.
White trash hillbilly Wallace.
Good Lord.
That doesn't mean that when they get more copies that you're not going to be the first fucking person to get one. You will. But at the time, everything was physical, and they may only have like 100 copies, at the store. There was no like digital downloads at the time.
Yeah.
So.
And I think I've proved that.
Like if they only had 100 copies available and 25 people had pre-ordered it, 25 of those are set. The other 75 are allowed to be sold.
Yeah.
So
interesting.
It meant a lot back then, but nowadays it doesn't mean shit because there's really nothing in it.
Yeah.
You're just giving them money before they even finish the game nowadays.
True. I mean, isn't there what is it, Steam Greenlight or something where people basically pay for a game before it's done? And it's the same thing?
Yeah. Well, no, Steam Greenlight is that's just the process of getting your game greenlit on Steam.
Oh, okay.
So like Steam Greenlight is just their process of saying, hey, you have a game, go through this Greenlight process for indie developers, and we'll decide if it's good enough to put on the Steam Greenlight area, you know?
Yeah.
Now, but Steam has a problem where this is not part of Greenlight, but they put a lot of betas. People will just throw a beta up and say it's in beta, and they'll have it in beta for 4 or 5 years.
Isn't that what happened with PUBG? They had it in beta for like 47 years.
Yeah, I mean, that's basically what happened, is that they kept using the money they were making to update the game and make it better. So they just kept saying it was in beta.
Yeah, isn't that what...
they just kept updating.
That's what Fortnite is doing as well, and that confuses me. Fortnite has stayed in early access for that specific reason. However...
because they keep updating.
But here's the thing. It's on Epic Games service. They can do whatever they want. They don't have to, like, justify it, I don't think. It's like, we're just going to update the game if we feel like it.
The reasoning is that if the game is finished, if they say, okay, this is the complete release, nowadays people are going to get angry because that means to them that they're not going to update anymore. That's not technically what it should mean, but that's what it means to some people. So they'll be like, oh, you're not going to update it anymore. That's the end. You know?
That's weird because, like, you get games for the Switch all the time that are updated mid-year and crap. Like, recently they did, like, the final update for Mario Maker 2 2 or 3 years after it came out.
Yeah.
Or was that last year it came out?
It's a very weird... We're in a very weird age where now games can be updated on the fly.
Yeah.
You know? Like, you don't have to complete your game, put it on a disc, and then have it sent out to all these retailers to have it be bought.
Well, haven't like MMO games and like most online-based games always had lots of updates and expansions regardless?
Exactly.
Like, there's like 6,000 freaking updates and expansions for WoW.
And MMOs really started that trend.
Yeah.
Games like World of Warcraft, Perfect World, they ran off with that idea. RuneScape even. Just, they had this game on a server, and it was played massively through a server, and they could update it on the fly, and it just kind of became the system. And now video game creators, instead of just storing all the game's contents on a disc, the disc doesn't even exist anymore. It's like, fuck the disc. We don't have that.
I'm pretty sure you can still go to Walmart, I believe, at least the last time I went. You can still go to Walmart and buy a freaking World of Warcraft expansion disc, which is weird.
And here's the thing. You can still buy physical games for like PS4 and Xbox One and stuff, and even for PC. But the thing is that a lot of times these games that you are purchasing, it doesn't matter that you purchase the disc. The disc really doesn't do anything nowadays.
I think with Switch, the cartridges generally do something. Oh crap! I just died. I think on Switch, like, I've owned some games where I install it, and I always, like, in the modern era, when I put a game into my system, I just automatically am like, update it. I check for an update immediately because I'm like, they're gonna want it.
Yeah, no, but in a lot of cases, with the disc are not going to be able to hold all the stuff you need anymore. Games have gotten too big. The Switch games haven't gotten too big, but some of them have. So the disc, in all honesty, has just become a boot the software type shit that Microsoft used to do back in the day, where you would buy Windows 10. Where, I mean, you don't have to buy Windows 10, but, for example, let's say you were on Windows 7 and you were upgrading to Windows 8, and then you would buy Windows 8 operating system, and all it really did was download the software.
True.
That was it. It just downloaded the operating system. It didn't actually contain the operating system on it. It was just there to basically download it, and that's kind of what they do with disc today, is that you will go buy the new Call of Duty physical disc, but the disc cannot contain the entire game. So you're just using it to download the game. And the discs are almost useless nowadays.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm like trying to snipe people in the game.
Oh, you're fine. I mean, sooner or later, it's going to be to the point to where we won't have disc anymore because the disc will not be able to contain the entire game. Especially when you start talking about games like VR games. It's not possible.
Yeah, you know? I mean, like, I feel like, well, like I was saying, with the Switch, there are some games that didn't have updates, and it surprised the crap out of me, but in my opinion, any game that has an online feature, it's necessary. It's going to have updates, whether you like it or not. And I used to be very combative of that. I still am semi-combative of the idea of DLC, because I feel like DLC should be like an expansion pack generally. Like, it should be a bit more than just like, oh, here's a colorful skin. Which I guess it's ironic that I say that since I love Fortnite and I do like the skins, but you know what I mean. For big games, I don't think that should be the only update, to be honest.
Test.
Yeah, I can hear you. Were you saying something else that I didn't hear?
No, I said test, and that was it.
Oh, okay. Gosh dang, I keep failing this mission.
But, no, you were saying something about, that's how you feel, and then that was the last I heard.
I was saying online games in general, if a game has an online component, it's going to be updated regardless, and it needs to stay that way.
Yeah.
And I said something else, and I can't quite remember that right now.
I'm just waiting to see, kind of how VR works, because I've really gotten into it recently, and then I started to learn more about it, and I didn't realize that the game is being ran twice.
Is it? For each eye?
For each eye.
Ah, that's really cool, actually.
I wasn't aware of that.
Yeah, I never thought about that either, myself.
And I didn't know that until I started looking up Fallout.
Yeah.
And only one of my eyes, I could see stars in the sky. The other eye, I couldn't see any stars.
Why?
And they said, yeah, they only run the stars on one eye. I'm like, what the fuck's the point in that?
Yeah, like, why would they do that? That sounds so off-putting.
Yeah, it didn't. Well, your brain doesn't see it like that. It's only when you put the things on, if both of your eyes are open, you see all the stars. But if you close your left eye, you don't see any stars. And then you close your right eye and you see all the stars. But when both of your eyes are together, you see all the stars. Your brain just kind of figures it out. I don't know how, but it does.
That's
cool.
Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very weird. I just like kicking things. That's my favorite thing. I have the living room and I just kick shit. I'll be like, fuck that little animal, and I'll kick it.
Jesus.
You know?
I get it, though. I remember watching one of my favorite streaming groups is Game Attack, and it's really funny, like, watching them play Red Dead Redemption back in the day, because they basically would constantly be killing the dog. In every stream, they'd kill the dog, and the viewers would freak out, like, you're killing the dog. It's like, yeah.
Well, I just saw a tweet today. Somebody said that we shouldn't kill dogs in games anymore. But I've been playing Fallout all morning, and not only have I killed the dogs, but I'm eating them too. So
that's really funny, actually.
So I don't know. Maybe we should keep that keep that feature in the game. Because, hell, I'm not only am I eating them, but I'm getting radiation poisoning from eating them as well. So, and then I got to take Rad away to get my radiation to go back down, or go to a doctor.
Yeah, I need to play Fallout at some point. I have it on the PS3.
Wait, have you never played it?
No, I told you, there's a lot of games I never played. One, because I only had a Wii during that generation. And two, truthfully, just because I also don't like paying full price for things.
I mean, that makes sense. Fallout right now, if you buy it on computer, I guess. I don't know about like on.
Well, I mean, it was given to me
stuff.
for free on PS3 by someone who wanted the Game of the Year edition, and they bought the Game of the Year edition from the store, and it, because it's an old copy for the PS3, it didn't have the DLC paper, so he got pissed off. He blamed the game store. This is my brother-in-law. He blamed the game store, and it's like, I mean, I get it. Unless they put everything on the actual disc, like I think the Legendary Edition of Skyrim does that. They put everything on the disc. I don't think it's that. I don't think it's that big of an issue, you know.
Yeah. I just have Fallout 4 VR on the computer. I have Fallout 4 on the PlayStation. That's how I usually played it. But on the computer, I have Fallout 4 VR, and that's, man, it's different. It's the same game, but it's really, really different, you know?
I mean, is it fun? Or is it like...
It's very fun.
Okay, because I remember you were saying like it was old VR stuff, so it's got some flaws.
Yeah, it definitely has some flaws because it was released in 2017.
Yeah.
And that's when VR was young, you know? Nowadays, VR is way better than it was.
You remember back when it used to take like literally 10 years for technology to become somewhat advanced from where it starts?
Yeah.
And now we're just like, oh yeah, that was like 3-4 years ago.
I mean, like Bethesda has consistently had to update Fallout 4 VR because the industry is updating so quickly when it comes to VR.
Yeah.
Like back then, your hands didn't work to the same extent they do nowadays.
Yeah.
So
I was telling people about that. I was telling people about that haptic suit thing that you were telling me about with VR.
Man, and they've got an update where you can get the haptic suit, and I saw it. This is the update for it where it'll work. So if you get shot in the body, like you'll feel it. And I'm not sure I want to feel that, but
well, does it actually hurt, or do you just feel the vibrations?
I don't think it's gonna. I feel like it's gonna be a vibration type thing, but I don't know if I want that.
So if you do the nasties with someone in the game, will you feel that?
I don't know. I mean, you can't do that in the game, so. But you can do a lot of other things in the game. You can gamble.
Here, I'm watching a cutscene in the game real quick.
What, in Fallout?
No, in GTA. I'm just trying to hear what they're saying for a moment. So he just punched this guy in the face.
I thought you said you were gonna find fucking Michael Townley.
That's not very nice.
Michael Townley living in LS. One is 83 and the other one is at kindergarten. I asked the teacher to put him on the phone just to be safe. She threatened to call the cops. I ain't no molester, Trevor.
Shut up before I molest you, all right? Now, is there anything else?
I looked through the phone directory. I did find a Michael DeSanta, about the right age, married with 2 kids.
What's his wife's name?
Amanda?
Amanda?
Yeah.
You're a genius, you moron. Come on, come here.
I think if you played Fallout, you would be hooked.
Don't you ever not tell me things I want to know.
Sorry, Trevor.
I probably would be.
You little bastard.
The same way I am with Oblivion right now.
Yeah, like if you enjoy any of Bethesda's other games, you would 100% enjoy Fallout because it's one of those.
I love exploration-y games.
Nordic crap.
Well, I like the Nordic stuff though. I like exploring though.
Right, like the exploring in Skyrim and Oblivion is fun, but my thing is it's always like old timey. Everything's old, you know.
Yeah, I don't mind that though.
Fallout's not old. Fallout's like in the future.
Well, it's in the future when everything's a demilitarized wasteland.
Exactly, yeah. So it's even more fun. So you can do whatever the fuck you want, and people have like, you know, really weird like lifestyles, and they have these weird personalities.
Yeah. There's like people, oh crap, now I have to lose the cops because I just shot a guy. Who would have known that they would stop me for that?
Everybody's always fighting for
Why do all these people drive away from me while I'm shooting them?
Yeah, that's a true point. Why do they do that?
Yeah, like, why would they be like that to me? I'm a good boy.
But that's why I always like Fallout, is because everybody has like some weird god complex where they always want to be in control of everything. Like, it doesn't matter what group you go into. Like, if you're playing Fallout New Vegas and it's Caesar's Legion, like, Caesar wants to control the fucking Mojave Wasteland.
Zio says, just dropping by to say hi in the chat. What's up, man? I hope you're having a good day. Oh my god, I'm in the water. Huh. I looked over at the chat, now I'm drowning my characters.
You can swim.
Yeah, I know, but I'm on a mission where I also escort someone. I think they're about to die.
Which, by the way, I fell in the water today on Fallout 4. Realized I don't know how to fucking swim, and I drowned.
In the game? Or in real life?
In the game. No, well, I guess it was kind of in real life because it was in VR.
Yeah.
But, like, I fell off a bridge because I was looking at a hole that was on the bridge, right?
Oh, thank God the guy I'm escorting can also swim. Good.
Great. So, like, I was walking on this bridge, and there was this big-ass hole. So I'm like, I'm going to jump down that hole and try and jump on that platform below me. So I went to jump, and I missed the platform and fell in the water. And then I couldn't figure out how to fucking swim. I tried paddling my arms. I tried moving with the joystick. Couldn't figure it fucking out. So I just drowned.
That sounds terrible. Yeah, I've got Fallout 3 for the PS3.
Oh, that's a good one.
Sweet. I'm wondering, is Fallout 3 on the 360?
Yeah, it's on the 360.
Okay, because I have to... Anything I play on stream has to either be on the Switch or the 360, since... Those are the ones I have hooked up, and they also have better video output. Because
Fallout 3 is pretty damn good. It's one of the better ones.
All right, I know the first two were like point-and-click games.
Yeah, well, they weren't made by Bethesda though.
They're made by Interplay, I think.
Yeah, they were made by Interplay, and then Bethesda bought the rights.
Yeah.
To continue the series. And they made it better, in all honesty.
Yeah, they kind of did. They did their own thing. They made it a big open world.
Yeah, and it worked out really, really well. And then Fallout New Vegas was also not made by Bethesda.
By the way, are we still on for the podcast on Sunday?
I mean, I'm not. As far as I'm aware, I'm not working because we're getting closed down on Saturday. So.
Okay, sounds good.
I mean, it's not bad for me sitting at home, I guess.
Well, I mean, sounds good in terms of, like, we'll be able to do the podcast, not, oh, you're out of work, great.
Yeah. I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
I don't know what to expect. I literally told my wife yesterday, I was talking to my mom, and she was like, so what are you going to do after Friday? And I was like, I don't know. And then Cassie was like, what are you talking about? And I said, oh, I didn't tell you, I'm getting laid off.
She like, didn't know at all?
Yeah, I just told her yesterday. So
how mad was she?
And she was like, are you serious? I'm like, yeah, I'm serious. And she's like, you're getting laid off on Saturday? She's like, you were just laid off. I'm like, yeah, I know.
Yeah, we're in a weird time in the country. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, I don't think our business will last after this one.
Yeah, I'm kind of at the point where, like, the thing is, when you hear the news talk about the virus, they can't make up their mind what it even is. For a second, they'll be like, oh, huh?
I really don't even try to listen to the news anymore because I know they're just going to lie to me. So I'm just like, what does the CDC say?
Yeah, that's generally what you should do. I was watching the news the other day, and they had an entire newscast about how masks don't help. When literally a week ago, the same exact newscasters were saying, wear a mask or you're being selfish. And I'm like... It's nonsense.
I hate when they say masks don't help. It's like, if masks didn't help, why the fuck would doctors wear them when they perform surgeries?
Yeah, it's one of those things... It's one of those things...
Why the fuck would they wear them?
Yeah, it's one of those things, like, I don't wear a mask out in public a whole lot, admittingly, because I just, like, I'm not comfortable with it. But when it comes to the argument, do masks help? It's like, yes. Objectively,
Yes,
they just help.
Well, and here's the thing. If you live, so like I live in a very small area. You know, I live way out in the country.
Yeah.
In all honesty, I don't need to wear a mask.
But you will.
On occasions. I mean, I have to wear it at work because I was told to, you know.
Yeah.
I know some of the employees at my work have not been wearing theirs. I don't tell them what to do, you know. I just keep mine on because I'm always afraid the owner will come in and scream.
Yeah.
But, as for me, like, you know, I wear it. I try to wear it when I go anywhere that I think they would want me to wear it, you know.
Yeah.
So like there's only 3 restaurants in my very small town, you know. Like I live in a very, very small town. And like on Father's Day, me and my father, my wife, and my mother went to one of the restaurants in my little downtown area. There has been no cases in my entire area, like none. But we've only got like 300 people.
Yeah.
You know? So there's been no cases in my area. So we went to the restaurant. I didn't wear a mask. I mean, obviously I couldn't wear a mask at a restaurant anyway.
Let me actually look up the number of cases in my area, because I think it has gone up since we have opened back up, but it's like people are freaking out about that. It's like, that's got to be a given, though. Like, it's always going to go up when you're doing stuff and you're open. Of course.
Yeah, I mean, I wear a mask when I go to town, and when I say go to town, not my own, but I mean when I go to like the city, I wear my mask.
Yeah.
You know, when I'm at work, I wear my mask. I try to wear it. Now, I don't wear it when like I said, when I'm just running to the gas station. Nah, fuck that. I'm not doing that. It's a mile away. It's not, I'm not going to even see anybody when I do go to it. There's never anyone there. So.
Okay. Okay. In my county, there's been 505 cases and 124 have recovered. 8 people have died.
I mean, that's low.
And 19 are hospitalized. Yeah. And, like, my sister's paranoid to take her kid out in public anywhere, and I'm like, I mean, I don't think it affects children badly at all anywheres, but...
Well, no.
I have, like, mixed feelings about it, though.
The big thing is that, you know, you don't want your kid catching it and then giving it to a grandparent.
True.
You know?
True.
And and, you know, I talked to my grandmother. I still have not, I visited her one time, and we sat out on the front porch, and I wore a mask, and she wore a mask.
Yeah.
We haven't really, and even though I'm almost 100% sure I don't have it, and I think
I think I have had it personally.
Well, I mean, it's possible. I mean, it's coming. It's basically come and gone through a bunch of people, you know.
Yeah, and a lot of people I don't think even realized they had it when they got it too.
They may not have. I mean, and they even say that you know, there's a good chance some people didn't even know they had it.
Yeah, because most of the actual what is the word? Symptoms, most of those, it's like the flu.
Yeah, they're very similar to the flu.
Yeah.
And the only difference is that, like, you're not having, like, a stuffy nose. You know, it's just a cough. You know, it's just like a dry cough and stuff. And, you know, I've been careful. I'm not too concerned because I live in an area where I don't really have to be too concerned. But if I lived in, like, New York City, I guess I'd be way more concerned.
Yeah.
You know? But I don't, so...
Well, yeah, like...
I know nobody's come...
What's up, Jacob? Welcome to the stream, by the way. But yeah, I know what you mean.
Like, I don't... Nobody's coming to my farm, and in all honesty, nobody wants to come to my farm.
I mean, that's a good thing.
Yeah, I mean, if they want to come here, I can put them to work. They can grow some potatoes with me, I guess.
Is that just a southern thing that we like to kind of be left alone to do our own thing on our own property?
No, I think it's a rural thing. I think,
True.
Regardless of where you are in the country, if you live out, you understand that you have no neighbors. You might have a neighbor, but if you do have one, you know them very well for the fact that you see them every day. And if you always know if you get sick or something where you're not going to be able to just call an ambulance and have them come out and get you. You're going to need that neighbor to take you. If you get hurt, you cut a leg off or something, I mean, it's not normal circumstances, but sometimes shit like that happens. You're going to need one of your neighbors to take care of you. So I think people out here just, they live a very different life from people in cities because you know everyone.
See, it was the opposite for me when I lived out in the country. All my neighbors were like a freaking mile away.
Well, and I'm in the same spot where all my neighbors are very far away, so I don't know really any of mine. But if I lived in a closer knit community within a rural area, then I would understand knowing my neighbors. Because when I grew up, that's kind of how I lived.
Yeah.
I lived in this very small, suburb, and it was out in a rural area, so I knew my neighbors and stuff.
By the way, Jacob in the chat, did you know that so the stream I did this morning, I did not even realize that I had the chat entirely in sub-only mode the entire time, and I still got solid viewership, so I think I'm going to be doing that more often.
Well, that sounds like a good thing.
Yeah. I didn't have insane crazy viewership, but it was 5 viewers. I had one for a while, then it hopped up to 5. It was very back and forth, but I always had someone watching. And I didn't expect that because I was just experimenting. I want to do stuff that's not just gaming, but it's just discussion with my audience because, to be honest,
and now's the time to really have discussions with people because we have a lot going on.
Yeah, and that's what we were doing. We were discussing hot button topics, and I was telling my viewers, this is the place where I want to have these discussions, is in these random early morning streams. They're not going to be highly produced. We're just going to sit down and have a talk and have a good time while I wake up.
I've started to learn that through most of this, a bunch of people are now home more often, and they're expressing their opinions on things. I've come to learn that a lot of people that I thought I shared some opinions with,
you don't at all.
Well, it's not so much we don't share opinions. It's that I don't understand their lifestyle, and they don't understand mine.
Well, what's their lifestyle, or an example of one?
For example, when I was saying I live in a rural area, they live in a city.
Yeah.
We have very little in common when it comes to how things are done in our areas. I tried to explain, someone I recently talked to said, well, tell me something good. And I said, well, the blight on the potatoes isn't very bad this year. I said, so we're probably going to be able to harvest a lot more than we did the year before.
Yeah.
They had no fucking clue what I said. They didn't even know. And to me, that just seems so common,
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's the
I was trying to explain to them a magnesium deficiency in the soil. I was like, we had a bit of a magnesium deficiency in the soil, so we needed to add some more Epsom salt in order to, give it a higher magnesium efficiency so it would grow more.
I mean, I'm not a farmer, but when you say that, I'm generally okay, I get it.
They were like, I have no clue what you're talking about, and that doesn't matter. That was what made me angry.
Wait, that doesn't matter?
They said what I said did not matter. That's what made me angry. I'm
What?
like, no, fuck you.
How does
I
that-
said I grow my food to feed your ass.
What?
I said if I quit growing food, you'd be dead.
Why? Why would they say that doesn't matter?
Because they don't understand where their food comes from.
I know, but here's like real talk. Okay, if you're having a discussion with someone with a differing like understanding of things or differing point of view, what kind of even if you don't understand a word they're saying, the balls you have to just be like, yeah, that doesn't matter anyways. Who cares? It's like, the hell?
Well, that was their thing, because we were talking about, what's going on, like COVID and stuff, and then they were like, well, tell me something good, 'cause
Oh,
we were
and so
having
they were just
conversations.
saying that's not a good thing. It doesn't matter.
Well, they were like, I was telling them something that I thought was actually really good. I was like, hey, seems really good to me. This is probably going to be a good thing. And they're like, yeah, that doesn't matter.
Jesus.
And it's just like, this is my life. What are you talking about? It doesn't matter.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like it'd be like telling like a waiter or a waitress, you don't matter. That's the way
It's kind of like going to a Christian minister and telling them God doesn't exist, you're wasting your life. They're not going to just be like, oh yeah, you're super right. Everything I do, totally meaningless.
Yeah, they're not going to be like, oh, well, maybe you're right.
Yeah, maybe
just quit.
Yeah, maybe I should just become an atheist now. You're right.
It's like, no, they're not going to do that. And to me, I just saw it as like, I don't think you even understand like
what you said.
I do. Well, because they saw me as CGN, CEO.
They saw you as the guy who runs a gaming site, not as an individual person, I guess.
Yeah, they saw me as the guy that runs the gaming website and figured that because I run this website, that I don't have a life outside of this website. And it's like, no.
I mean, you're not like Jack Dorsey or like, what's the Facebook guy?
Mark Zuckerberg.
Yeah, you're not them. It's not like that is your entire thing and that's all you do.
No. Here's the thing. Even they have lives. They do things as well. Mark Zuckerberg likes to, kill his own animals.
And grill.
Yeah, he loves to do that kind of stuff. It seems like a very weird thing for a guy that does, in Hawaii. But whatever.
Wait, is Mark Zuckerberg, does he live in Hawaii?
That's where his home is, yeah.
So does that mean Facebook is stationed in Hawaii, or he just lives away from where Facebook is stationed?
He just lives away from where...
So does he just fly out when he's needed, in other words?
Possibly. I mean, I think he does a lot of remote anyway,
True.
I mean, it's Facebook.
Didn't Twitter recently tell their actual employees, yo, if you just want to work from home, sure, I don't care.
Well, they just told my wife that as well.
Well, no, I mean, like, Twitter basically told them they can do it permanently, though.
Yeah, well, same thing for my wife. She's permanent now.
Interesting.
Working from home.
Jacob says, does he actually? I think he's talking about Mark Zuckerberg.
Yeah, no, he does. I mean, I think he possibly works remotely. I mean, and for a long time, he probably has.
I mean, granted, when you're doing stuff regarding tech, when you're streaming, like you're doing entertainment stuff, you can do most of that crap remotely.
Well, that's why I always wanted to make sure, I don't need a big headquarters for CGN.
Yeah.
I'm always like, I'm fine. I have a home, I have a life, a job, and CGN is a website that I run. And but people don't look at it that way. They think you have one job and that's your only job. And
that's the same thing with content creators. Like, the funniest thing is when you watch content creators who are semi-big, but they also have a day job, and you see people say, don't quit your day job, bro, ha ha ha. Or they make fun of
things like, they'll say don't quit your day job, but they don't. But then in a lot of cases, they'll say things in the same sentence. They'll say, oh, I don't understand why you don't dedicate enough time to your content. It's like, well, because they have a day job.
They'll say that, and then there's some people who criticize YouTubers like, you need to get a real job. And it's funny watching YouTubers who already have a day job and they're like, I have a real job, idiot.
Yeah, I'm never concerned. I mean, nobody's ever told me I have to get a real job because I guess they've never thought that I didn't have one.
Yeah. See, what happens to me is like I'll tell people like that I got fired at some point, and they're like, "Oh, that's a shame," and then they give me their list of ideas for what they think I should do, and I'm like, "That's cool." I'm kind of gonna wait until COVID is over before I handle that.
I mean, that's a point. Yeah, you could just wait till COVID's over.
I mean, that's what I'm gonna have to do because like. The thing is, I was looking for a job, then COVID happened, and now I'm just like, I'm just gonna focus on streaming, and whenever it's over, assuming it gets over at some point in the next year or two, if not, then I'll go back to the job search, you know? But,
I mean, in all honesty, if you wanted to get a job, the best places to go are the really big corporations. Like, because they're not closing down, you know?
All right.
The gigantic corporations are never going to close down. Local businesses, they're going to fucking close down, just like the one I'm looking at.
Well, that's the thing is like it creates a weird situation where it's like if people all stopped, they stopped listening to the like to close your business down orders. I wonder how bad the reaction from the government would be for that.
Well, here's the thing. Like, our business opened up a month before we were actually supposed to open back up because we're a bar. We weren't supposed to open until July 1st anyway. Like, that was the rule.
Yeah.
But we went ahead and opened up in June because our owners said, hey, and they got a permit to do it. So I was like, whatever, I guess I'm coming back. So I have worked all of June. But I never once had I didn't have very many customers, very, very few. So even though we opened up, nobody was willing to come out. So it didn't matter, you know? Like there was not enough people coming in for us to even do enough business to keep things going.
I know, wasn't there a beauty shop or a barber shop where the woman got arrested because she's like, I'm not going to let my business closed down just because of this,
right?
And then they found it legal at some point. Like, no, she actually does have the right to open her business back up.
Yeah, I mean, and she's got every right to have her business open. And everyone has every right not to show up too. You know,
well, that's the thing. I think she actually was having people come in because, like, if your business is involving a lot of necessities. Like, you need a haircut, you need food, you know, that sort of thing.
Yeah, I mean, in those sort of cases, you know, where it's something that people consider a necessity, you can open up and people are going to show up. I mean, if they really want to. But for my instance, a bar, right? Nobody needs to go to a bar.
Yeah.
And I told that to the owners. I said, listen, nobody needs to go to a bar. They're like, people need a release. They need to get out. They need to have fun. I said, I understand what you're saying. I said, but don't expect anyone to show up. And they're like, we'll pick back up. And look, if I wasn't right, I knew that we were going to close back down.
Well, like I've seen people going to restaurants a lot since then, but I haven't seen a whole lot of like people going to bars.
No, well, one, because most bars are still closed down, and two, because bars are expensive. You know, restaurants can be expensive,
but they're not usually.
Right, and there's a very different atmosphere for a restaurant and a bar.
A bar is rent. Go on.
Well, I was going to say, with a bar, you're shoulder to shoulder with people.
Yeah.
You're all fighting for the fucking bartender's attention. In my situation, my attention. Which, so they're all fighting for my attention just so they can get another fucking Pabst Blue Ribbon. And everybody's fighting over attention. They're all waving fucking dollars like that means something to me.
Well, I mean, the money goes to the bar anyways, doesn't it? Or are they allowed to tip you?
Oh no, I get tips. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I get tips just fine. But people have a weird idea when it comes to bars. Also, people get drunk.
Yeah. Well, like that's drunk, the thing is, like, at a bar,
they get silly, they get stupid, they do stupid things, and sometimes you got to kick them out. You got to say, hey, man, we need to get rid of that guy. He's being fucking ridiculous now.
Well, yeah, at like a bar, you're going to be talking and interacting with a lot of random strangers.
You're going to be talking face to face with a lot of random strangers. And when it comes to COVID, this is not the place to be. Because you're in very close proximity to one another, and that 6-foot rule is thrown out the fucking window.
Yeah, and whenever I'm like, if I went to a restaurant, even if I was alone, and some random person comes up to my table like, "Yo, man, what's up? You want to talk?" I would probably be like, "Get away, go away. I don't want any. You're crazy."
I can understand restaurants opening because you can keep people 6 feet apart.
Yeah.
That's easy. Every other table, and nobody is coming up to your table at a restaurant.
Except for the waiters and stuff, but they're staff.
And they're all wearing masks in most cases,
Yeah.
So you're not too concerned. And they're wiping the tables down all the fucking time. At a bar, no, it's dirty. It's always dirty. Like, I am trying my best I tried my best to keep it clean. I was wiping shit down all the damn time. I was constantly wiping stuff down. But you know how hard I struggled to keep that bathroom clean?
How
Good
hard?
God. Very hard. Because I kept having people pass out in the fucking bathroom.
Jesus.
See,
this is I've never liked going around drunk people at all. I've always hated it.
Oh, I'm the best around them because I'm in a good enough situation where as the bartender, they always show me respect because I'm the guy that can cut them off.
Here, let me listen to this cutscene for just a second.
Take your time.
Say to me?
Stop it! You two, you're ruining my fucking yoga!
Somebody say yoga.
Well, there's Trevor.
Michael.
Why didn't he lock his door?
Hey. It's good to see you, man.
Yeah, I bet it is. Of course, I'm not the one that's been resurrected. Ain't this grand, huh?
Yeah, well, I got in a bit of an awkward situation.
Telling me, bro. Yeah. One of those fake your own deaths to your best buddy, and then run off with the dough, and then live in a big mansion. Awkward situations.
It's one way of looking at it.
Yeah, do you have any other ways of looking at it? Because I am all out.
It was a long time ago, man. I've been in witness protection. I still am.
That's great. That's great. I'm sorry. Where are my manners, right? Amanda, it is good to see you. Oh, I missed you. You used to be fatter. Nice new tits, by the way. Jimmy, you used to be thinner, but can't blame you. Who are you?
Namaste.
And that's how you win.
How do you win?
I don't know.
Good.
You tell somebody that, hey, you've drank too much. You need to quit.
Yeah.
Tracy.
That's how you win.
I'm going to start doing that when people act rowdy in chat. When they're like trying to just start crap. You drank too much, leave.
She's trying out for TV.
We're cutting you off.
What?
You can't have any more.
She's auditioning for Fame or Shame.
Are you sure? Come on, man. I've only had 8. Yeah, I know. You've had 8. You need to stop.
Skills show.
I'm cutting you off.
Yeah.
You sit down for about 20 minutes. I'll serve you another.
She's a horrible dancer.
Okay. All right. I'll sit here. Okay. You sit there.
If you sit here and eat this entire stick of salami, you lay down like a big loaf of salami, then I'll give you another drink.
Well, I usually just say, listen, you sit there, give me about 20 minutes, I'll be back.
See, what you need to do is you need to start screwing with them a little bit. Eat this entire stick of salami.
See, I don't want anybody to get sick, though.
But that's the
what ends up
idea.
happening.
That's the idea, though.
No, because once they get sick, then I have to deal with it.
No, it's fine. It's fine. So Trevor just discovered Michael's still alive in the game, by the way, and he's like confronting him at his beautiful anime mansion.
Yes.
My daughter, I'll handle it. Judging by past behavior and the state of the rest
Yeah, he just figured out Michael's alive, and then they become friends again.
Yeah, that's the part I'm on now. We're driving to go save his daughter from being on TV or something.
Yeah, that's a fun mission.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a dumbass.
Yeah. I played a mission the other day where you rescue her like on a jet ski or something, right?
Oh,
and
yeah, where she's on the boat, right?
Yeah, she's on the boat about to make a porno, and then the guys on the boat start shooting at him. She's like, I can't believe I sort of had sex with one of you. It's like, you're a dumb whore. I don't feel bad for you.
It's just, the game is overly hilarious.
Yeah.
And I sometimes wonder with, like, how... I feel like we're at a point now where if they make another Grand Theft Auto,
people are going to try and cancel it.
They're going to try and cancel it because back in 2013 when that came out, people didn't care. You know?
I think that movement still existed. Like, social justice warriors were around, but everyone was like, they're crazy, don't listen to them. And now because they're all like screaming at companies.
That's kind of what people have done to video game people for years, is they've said, you know, what?
It causes violence, it's evil.
Got on the website.
What?
But Cassie was like, who are you talking to?
Oh, guy on the website.
Yeah.
Sweet.
They're on break. Okay.
If you need to go, it's cool. I don't mind.
No, she's on her lunch break, but I'll probably go in a little bit.
Alright, just let me know, man. But
yeah, no, I am. I feel like when they do release the next Grand Theft Auto, GTA 6,
yeah,
they'll try and go bigger and better than GTA 5. You know?
And people will be like, this isn't right. This is going to cause shootings or something.
I feel like that's exactly what will happen, because every time a Grand Theft Auto has come out, there has been a vocal minority pop up and say that this is too violent, this is glorifying violence, and they always try and get it shut down. They have been doing this since
the first one, I think.
Yeah, but I feel like now the minority is much bigger than it used to be.
I don't even think that it is bigger, but I don't even think it's that much bigger. I think that companies are now in tune with the internet.
Vocal.
Huh? What?
A lot more vocal than it used to be.
They're more vocal because they've got Twitter now, and companies are like, oh God, 5,000 people tweeted us. I know there's going to be 1 million or more people who buy this game, but 5,000 people. Oh, my feelings.
You know, and that's the thing. When they'll get a lot of weird publicity, and they go, "Oh my gosh, that's not what we wanted for our game." But I don't think Rockstar will. I'm not sure Rockstar will cave to that type of pressure.
I hope not. I respect a game company that has balls, like a game company that's not going to be like, "Oh God, don't be mad at me." Ah.
Well, there's a really big push right now to get the killing of animals taken out of video games.
Oh, come on.
I mean, that's why I brought it up when I started talking with you earlier, that there's a really big push to taking the killing of animals out of video games. And it started with Red Dead Redemption 2, and I think it's going to spread now that The Last of Us 2 is out, and they have that ability to
They tried to take it out of Red Dead?
Yeah.
Did they
with
do
the
it?
ability to just like hunt for animals. No, they didn't take that out. You still hunt for animals.
Okay, good. Good. I was going to say.
But there was a big group that really tried to push the killing of animals in Red Dead Redemption 2 out.
Why?
And like I was saying,
you
I feel
kill
like
people in that game.
Yes. Well, I feel like when Elder Scrolls 6 comes out, when the next Elder Scrolls game, you know you can kill animals in that game.
Yeah.
It's a Bethesda game. Bethesda always has the ability to kill animals. Not only do they have the ability to kill them, but you can eat them too. You know?
Well, I mean, that's also like a mythological world. Like, what do you expect?
Yeah. Well, Fallout the same way. You can kill rabid dogs and eat them and get radiation poisoning from eating them.
I think I may be screwed in this mission. Yeah, that's... I don't know about... I hope to God that they stop with a lot of this crap.
I mean, I don't know what to expect now. I wonder if it'll change.
Well,
I gotta go. All right, bye, man.
Yep, you have a good day, dude. Yeah, on that subject, I really hope that the thing is, I don't think companies have wised up to this yet, and I think that's a big part of the problem. I hope to God that they do at some point. I know there was one game company that had like homophobic jokes hidden in like an Easter egg in the game. And when I say homophobic, I just mean they're not like... They're just offensive jokes. They weren't really homophobic, to be honest. In my opinion. Come on. What you got? Come on, what you got? Huh. What the... What? Oh, I'm not supposed to kill him. Okay. I didn't know that. Or I wouldn't have been doing that. Okay, I'm gonna try and start off by disconnecting the trailer now. Yeah, let's get that thick Uncle Prick.
How can you sit there and watch your daughter get treated like that?
Hey, you raise a daughter in this town, you get used to stunts.
It's poor parenting.
Now, thanks for the fucking feedback. It means a lot coming from you.
We're gonna flatten his toy car in this big rig. Don't you worry.
Big Rigs Off-Road Fury. We're gonna take you out, boy. Gonna take you down to Taffy Town.
It's only a battery car. Come on. This ain't exactly a racer.
Get out of my way. Come on, don't you take any sharp turns on me now, boy.
Turn left.
Did you just say son? I guess his son is driving? I don't know.
The little bastard's going up through the train tracks.
Okay.
We can have a little fun with it, but let's not try to kill this prick, alright?
When we crush this little toy car, who knows what'll happen?
Come on.
Look, he went left.
Gosh dang it. How is it that that doesn't take down that lamppost? How is that possible?
Can we speed it up a little? Huh?
Maybe by throwing your fat carcass over the side.
Okay, come on. What you got? What you got, fam? Gosh dang. Am I going to have to chase... Oh, look, a Star Trek logo. Am I going to have to chase... Oh, my God. Ah, you jerk.
Chill the fuck out.
Chill the F out. Yeah, thanks. Okay, come on.
Right here. Can't get enough of the celebrities, can you? 10 fucking minutes in LS.
Shut up. That cocksucker might be famous, but
I love it when their dialogue is interrupted by them crashing the car. It's my favorite.
we'll get him.
No.
But we're sure taking our time about it.
Yeah, it's almost like this is the... I hate this. I hate this so much. No! No.
I can see that.
I'm not gonna let him get away.
I hate that closeted man whore on the TV.
Oh, God.
I hate him on the radio. I hate him even more in person.
Can I? No! Why? Why can't...
Oh, you have.
Okay, so why is it that you can burst through everything except random things that are equally weak looking than every... Like, you can burst through, like, little freaking... what the hell are they? They're not traffic cones. They're the little things in the parking lot, the yellow things. You can burst past those. You apparently can't do that with anything else, though. Like, this lamppost that looks equally as weak as half of the crap you crash into, can't break it. Why? I'm just being honest. That is very irritating. Okay, come on.
Speed it up a little? Huh? Maybe by throwing your fat carcass over the side.
Come on, what you got, fam? What you got?
It's gone round to the right.
Yeah, I'm having to use the handbrake to make most of the turns, which is quite irritating. Okay, come on. There we go. I think I just shot out one of his tires, so...
10 fucking minutes in LS. Shut up! That cocksucker might be famous, but...
Son of a biscuit eater, dude. Gosh dang. Come on. We got this. We got this.
Taking our time about it.
I'm trying to keep track of him.
Down into the LS River. I can see that.
Okay, so this is where he's going.
I hate that closeted man whore on the TV. I hate him on the radio. I hate him even more in person. He was never funny.
Ah, gosh dang. Why is he so fast? Oh, is he on foot?
The little shit's all out of juice.
There we go.
Hey, guys. You run out of batteries, huh? I didn't mean anything by it, all right?
Oh, yeah? Well, that little girl sat on my lap when she was 2 years old, and I swore to God that I would rip the fucking skin off anyone who fucking wronged her.
Look, I'm just a dumb A-list celebrity trying to entertain America, okay? I got a lot of stuff going on right now, dude, besides you trying to kill me. Now, I got multiple sexual harassment lawsuits, plus I'm an addict, all right? And I've relapsed. I can't stop jacking, dude. I jack it in traffic.
What's your talent, huh? I mean, aside from love and sex.
Dude, haven't you seen my show? It's not live, it's not funny. That's my genius. I got no fucking talent.
Clearly ain't being humble, T. You proved your point.
This is your daughter. You should be wanting to rip the fucking ponytail off the back of this guy's head. And you! Hands off.
Okay.
All right.
What are you doing?
Now, I want you to dance sexy, celebrity. Hmm?
I mean, I need music or...
You trying to fucking annoy me, huh?
I'll dance.
All right, now drop it like it's hot, all right? I want to see you get nice and low. Come on, lower, lower, come on.
Oh, please don't kill me, okay? I'm supposed to be on a magazine cover next week.
All right,
Please,
come on,
no.
get up. Take off. Go, now, before I change my mind.
I got it all on my camera, you fucking pussy. The world's gonna see your shit.
I'm going home.
How the fuck did you do it without me for 9 years, huh?
Wow, it's only been 9 years? I guess it was. Like, I think it said, like, North Yankton 9 years ago or something at the intro.
Dave.
We need to talk.
I was about to tell you the same thing.
Okay. Meet me at Galileo Observatory as soon as you can get there.
Okay.
Sick. Oh, cool. I got a little achievement. See, I thought Trevor was going to end up killing the guy. Come on. Oh. This is my vehicle now.
I'm gonna be using your car.
Brr. So I need to see that guy at the observatory, it says. Oh, wait, what was that sound? Sticky bombs are now available. That's very cool. Is there like a compass for this map somehow? Federal Investigation Bureau, eh? That's Trevor. Okay. I guess that's where I'm going. That seems like the right place to go, at least. Let me, Who, me? No, that ain't me. Okay, go to the Ammo Nation place. First, let me buy some... Well, how much money do I have, actually? Yeah, what the freak? Okay, you can change the camera to do this crap, apparently.
Hey, Lester. Mike, hey, I'm transferring your cut of the jewel store take to your...
Oh, ooh, yeah. Oops. Oopsie.
Hey, it's Lester. I don't listen to my messages, but I probably listen to yours. Do with that as you will.
Well, I guess I just accidentally hung up on him. Oh well. So we need to go to the Bureau of Investigation or whatever, the FBI, I guess that would be, and talk to them since we found old Uncle Trevor. There's meaty mashed potato covered palms. Pardon me, madam. I mean you no harm whatsoever. New statement available for me account. Let's check my emails. No. Okay. 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 Oh no. Oh no. Okay, well, Did you... What the freak? Oh no. It wasn't me, Papa. I didn't crash your Fiat car. Your beautiful anime smart car. Adam, don't run from me. Finally received your payments. The house will soon be restored to its former condition. Good.
Just in case I wasn't having enough fun already.
Yeah, let's see what this guy says on the phone if he answers it.
I cannot come to the phone right now. Call back.
What a friendly sounding gentleman. I need to get to the Federal Bureau of Epicness and have a long conversation with them about the price of jorts, which is very un-epic. Ah, you see, it's like a Corvette, but it's misspelled. It's a cockwet or something. I think it's supposed to be a Willy joke. I don't know. A pee-pee joke. Haha. Woo. No. Brr. I won't in, Daddy. I won't in. Let me in. Let me in. Not by the hair of your chinny chin chin. Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in. Let me try and get up here now. Remember? Oh, dude, I am like not. The freak is going on out there, dude? Oh, there's a man outside, and I'm not very comfortable with him. I would like for him to please leave, sir, madam, sir. Sir, madam, sir. Let me in. Come on. Come on, why you gotta be like that? Why you gotta be so rude? Don't you know I'm human too? I'm going to marriage her anyways. Marriage of the epic woman. Marriage her anyways. Oh, I'm a free man now. Now I can go talk to Uncle Epic at the observatorium. Okay, can I? No? It says there's a mission here. Where do I go? Did I have to specifically lose the cops to enter or something? Oh. Sup? Oh, look at that app. Oh, that's not an iPad. It's a magazine. Magazines smell. Yeah, dude, magazines are for stupids. Only racist people read magazines. That's why all pornography is secretly racist and sexist. My car is just still chilling up here. That's cool. Can I go in here? No. Look at them, they're still running away. I rule them. I rule their lives. I will rule. This is supposed to be an FBI building, right? Like, let me. Yeah, that's the freak. Why is everyone hanging out at this place taking selfies? That's weird. Oh, there it is.
About as good as can be expected. But the news is not good.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I know you did that fucking jewelry job.
Dave, seriously, you're imagining things.
Fuck you.
All right. I did it. Arrest me. You know what? You'll be saving my life. Because you called it, motherfucker.
What?
You called it.
Trevor.
A couple days ago. We haven't really talked about anything either.
But if, no when, he starts asking questions about why you're not feeding worms south of the Canadian border. Oh, we got problems.
Yeah, no shit.
We're in it.
Together.
So...
Together forever and never to part.
My problems. Then I guess that means that my problems are sort of your problems.
Nope.
Or if I lose my job. Someone comes into my office, starts reading my files. They'll see the things I did. I know a lot of stuff. I can cop a plea, get 5 years, but you...
Fuck you, you ungrateful prick. I made your career.
Well, and we better go about saving it together, because you and I both know we can't let it go to shit now.
What do you need?
This guy, Ferdinand Karamov. The agency claims he's dead. We at the Bureau think they're full of crap. We think he's being debriefed someplace.
The agency?
He has information which will put me and my superiors out of circulation. Those agency fuckers have got the coroner's office locked down. We need you to verify the body.
So how the hell am I gonna get in here?
Well, You've played dead before, haven't you?
Jesus.
I have always kind of liked you. Call me when you wake up.
I hope that we get to kill this guy later in the game, because he just earned it right there. He just absolutely earned it.
What we got? John Doe, white male, overweight, in his late 40s, possible corny.
Let me change the playlist I'm listening to music-wise.
Suggest a fondness for bleeder burgers.
We're probably about to find one in his gut.
Bleeder burgers?
What the hell was that?
Shasha!
Back from the dead, motherfucker!
This is like a freaking action movie scene right here. I love this.
Come out! Hands in the air!
Oh no. It's that armed guard that all coroner's offices, I guess, have. Also, why is the coroner's office so dark?
Surrender yourself!
Mute, or not mute this, let me turn this down there. Judo chop, kick, judo chick, judo kick. Search the morgue for the bod. Are you the man that's missing? Can I? I can't crawl on top of her? Dang it. My mom was recently watching this really freaking weird movie about a witch that was Oops.
I found the toe tag. Ferdinand Karamov. It's on some big black lady. Definitely not your guy.
Okay. The agency have the lower floors on lockdown to prevent a leak. I got a guy who can cut the power to give you some help, but you'll have to get upstairs if you're gonna get out.
Okay then.
Oh god. You! Freeze! Hands up!
Never! Judo chop! Shasha! Instant transmission. God, I'm so epic. So epic. Brr. Ah!
It's all a big misunderstanding!
Oh, you're in the perfect place to die, a morgue. Seems like they all have the same magic superpowers, to be honest. I'm not here, sir, madam, sir. Ma'am, sir, ma'am. I'm no here. I'm not epic here, sir. Come hither, Papa.
Just let me go!
I'm so epic. I'm so epic. So epic. I'm so epic. So epic. So epic. I'm so freaking epic. God, I'm so epic. So freaking epic, dude. Epic bacon and epic salsa sauce. So epic. Look at you. You're so beautiful. You're adorable. I love you. Please go to the dance with me. Go to the dance with me. Please. Sir, go to the dance with me. Why won't you go to the dance with me? Yeah. Daddy, she rejected me, Daddy. I'll shoot you in your pee-pee. Daddy, she rejected me, so I shot a man in his pee-pee. I'm so sad. I'm so many sads. Papa, there. Papa. How will they know feed me candy bars in the hospital? That's all I asked for was a simple Snickers bar. All of this could have been prevented. They would just give me one Snickers bar, but they were like, no, you can no have candy. You're in diabetic coma. And I was like, I'm no in diabetic coma. I hate x-rays.
Hey, I already died once today.
I'm so epic. Oh, look at this adorable anime heart. Oh, this door must die. This door must pay for its sins. I hate doors. I hate everything. Why did you make me do this to you? Pee-pee shoots. Pee-pee shoots. This is all your fault for not going to the dance with me. It's all you. You did this to me. You did this to me.
Shit. Need to take the stairs.
You made me kill you, boy. Michael, your weapons will be in a black trash bag in the evidence room. No, Daddy! Let Daddy go to the epic evidence room. It's so epic. I love evidence. Go to the dance, please. Go for a ride in the dance, son. I will tell you about the rabbits. It will be epic. George, the rabbits will be so epic. Epic rabbits. Tell me about the rabbits, George. Epic. Rabbits are so freaking epic. Hey, so I'm going on vacation tonight. I'll be back Sunday. I'm going to host you right now. Thanks, man. No problem. Okay, let Daddy go look for the epic evidence. Oh, I can't get there. I need to go get the epic evidence, though. Go to the dance with me, or you will die. Ah! I just wanted to go to the dance with somebody. I just wanted to be epic loved. I wanted to be screamed at by somebody beautiful. This is what you get. Why will nobody go to the winter solstice with me? Why will nobody go to the Mischief Day dance with me? No life for you, sir. Your living privileges are revoked, mister. Here I go. So much pride and confidence for a dead man. A man who's about to be epic killed. Oh, look, there's all my thick, zesty daddy weapons. Oh, I'm so beautiful. So what is the name generator? Oh, that's specifically for when I'm playing like JRPGs. If I have like a character I need to name, oh, the perfect time to browse Tumblr. Oh, I wonder what beautiful anime waifus I can see today. Tumblr.gov. Oh, I will find such good things. No. Naked woman, help me escape this world. Help me to escape into a land of online merriment. Oh, look. Oh, I could just scream into my jorts. He looks like a guy from SNL, actually. I will watch the... understandable, I guess. Oh, I'm done with this computer. It has displeased me. As of these, children spend way too much time on the internet, so I must help break them from it. I remember seeing a video of this really fat, like, southern woman, like she's like a redneck woman, okay? Like, you think about rednecks and sometimes it's like, oh, a guy in a pickup truck. No, like, this was like trailer trash woman, and she's like, I am so sick of the way that social media and the internet have a hold on my children, and I'm not going to take it anymore. And it's just her, like, literally freaking taking her children's phones and, like, shooting them with a shotgun and their laptops. And the kids are like, what the freak is wrong with you? And here's the thing. This woman probably bought those phones. Like, here's the thing. There's no winning in that situation. Either the woman bought the phones and she's wasting her own money. Okay? Which I stand by what I say whenever I say, like, that's a stupid thing to do. Don't freaking shoot your kid's crap or break it because you're mad and you're trying to prove a point. Resell it. Get rid of it. Just saying. But yeah, she, shoot the window. Yeah, there we go. She shot their freaking cellular devices and their smart devices, and then, like, she was doing it to prove a point, and it's okay, shoot out the window and escape. I'll consider it. But what else could be here in this land of merriment? Look at all these beautiful anime boxes. I was going somewhere with what I was saying, but I cannot remember it right now. Wee-hoo, daddy. Yeah, where the hell was I going with that? Oh yeah, I just thought it was dumb, I guess. Like, she shot their devices when she could have just, like, sold them on the internet or something. Like, there's so many other solutions for this other than that one. Gosh dang, I'm in so much trouble. Oh my god. And it's like, that's where I was going. You bought the devices for them. It's your own fault. Like, they're your kids. It's not the device's fault. That's what I was trying to remember. I was trying to make a point. It's like, if you're that upset about your children being too reliant on iDevices, then don't buy them for them. Also, you remember back in the day when everything on the internet was either this, like iPod, iPad, like this or this? I did the modify mode thing. Sweet. What did it make it look like for you? Oh, it seems way easier to escape when you've got a lot of I guess wantedness in this game than it is in the other GTA games I played. Okay. They're a ways away. Crap, but there's one right there. Oh no. Okay. We're trying to evade the policies and cover them in feces. Okay, yeah, I did it. Daddy did it. Honestly, it just looks normal on my screen. Like, let me show you what it looks like on mine here. Like, this right here is what it looks like on mine. It's just kind of normal looking. Drag this back on over here. There we go. Oh, God. No.
Hey, we need to talk. Quick, meet me at those oil derricks just outside town. El Burro Heights.
I put the little hand thing. Oh, now I see it. Yeah, okay. Sorry, I guess the font is just so small on my computer that I never noticed.
Dave, the hell was that? You know how many spooks I just ran into?
Jesus.
I'm sorry. They're not nice people if that's a consolation.
What's going on?
There's a big target out there. Something in the shadows. The data algorithms are reading off the charts. Whoever finds it, the Bureau or the agency, is gonna get a big bump in funding.
Like I care about your funding. I'm out, Dave.
Yeah, it's kind of small on my laptop. Gotcha.
We'll be downtown in the plaza between the FIB and the IAA building.
Hey, Franklin, what's going on? Gotta get out of town.
Man, I ain't exactly got nowhere to go.
Well, then take a trip. A long trip.
What the fuck is going on?
Things, all right? You remember, I told you I know people, feds, who looked after me when I retired?
You did?
Yeah, I did. I mean, I think I did. I don't know. Shit, Jesus Christ, Franklin. I got so many stories, I can't even keep them straight. I'm full of shit.
Yeah, but your full of shit got me a lot of paper. One score with you, I made more money than I ever did hustling.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I'm a great thief, but you know, it's the other shit that I ain't got figured out.
So what's the deal, man? What's the deal with the Bureau, man?
This clown, I mean, he's an okay guy, fucking cocksucker. We did a deal a long time ago. Didn't go quite the way it was supposed to go. Wrong guy got killed. So I had to go into kind of an informal witness protection program. He helped me, I didn't reveal secrets of his, and everything was cool. Problem started when recently I became unretired. I mean, he shows up, starts calling in favors, telling me to do shit. I mean, look, Franklin, I'm working for the fucking feds.
Oh, fuck, man.
Oh, fuck, man, yeah, and that ain't even the worst part. I ever tell you about Trevor?
Man, I think so, shit.
Well, if you only think so, then I wasn't being completely honest. He's, hell walking on earth. That's what he is.
Well, let's bury this motherfucker.
Oh, yeah, good luck with that.
Shit.
Trevor and I got history. Complicated fucking history. Look, I've done a lot of things that I ain't proud of.
What does Pretzel Rock's bot do? Because I use Streamlabs and Nightbot for my streams. It just shows what music I'm playing right now.
I don't know.
Like, as you can see, I've got like a little thing here playing music on the stream. And that's what Pretzel Rocks does, is it tells you what song is playing right now in chat.
Way I see it, man, the least I can do is help you.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Man, I ain't trying to hear all that shit, man. If the Bureau ain't gonna take you to court, them motherfuckers just hustlers anyway. And I ain't finna let no motherfucking cat think he's so motherfucking crazy run me up a tree. Fuck that.
Hey, you're a good kid, Franklin. This means a lot to me. Like I told you, I'm a terrific thief. I'll find something for you. Big. Now, come on. You better take off.
All right, man. I'm with you. I'm with
you. He's riding away on his green moped mobile. We just passed that adorable anime mission. Dead man walking. Trying to make sure all my... okay. I really wish that the button to reload wasn't the exact same as the one that answers the phone, by the way. Michael, your weapons will be in a trash bag. There's people talking about the vans. My money, where is it? Check me emails. My adorable anime emails. Oh, what are my phone settings? Nah. I like how it gives you this stuff. I hate that. I hate like generic old smartphone backgrounds, by the way. Piss washer? What? What is that? Space Rangers. Ah. What are all these weird generic backgrounds, dude? Profile, no. Oh, okay. I'll make it pink and beautiful. I'm gonna make all my characters very effeminate. Squeezers? What the freak? What are some of these names? That's a soda brand? Yeah. What the freak? Some of these are just weird generic logos. I'll make it Poppy, I guess. Poppy Harlow. Poppy Gloria. Wait, there's a quick save in this game? Since when was there a quick save? Oh my gosh, why? Why did I not know this? That's so insanely useful. Come on. Gosh dang it. Oh, snap. Oh. Oh! Oh, that's cool. What? Okay, so I have to be a part of the social club thing, but that's very cool. That's very cool. I just got a text from one of them, I think. Keep calm. Listen, I know you're probably irritated by, shall we say, a favor I ask you of. Okay. Let's go somewhere else now. I'm tempted to do a Trevor mission. Bruh. Give me your vehicles, people. Daddy needs your vehicle for his pee-pee. Wow. Doesn't take a lot to scare you, does it? I don't want to hurt you immediately gets beat down mercilessly. Alright, well thank you. Also, thank you for checking out my links, my dude. I didn't even notice that.
Hey, Trace, what's up?
What's up? Are you joking? You ruined my life.
I did? I thought I'd already ruined your life. Remember after that boat night?
Take this seriously. Do you know how bad I wanted that? Fame or shame is like an amazing opportunity. You're such a fucking fuck. You really are.
You'll get over it. You'll see. I did you a favor.
Never. I hate you.
What a useless thing. You know what? Let me. Oh, okay. That's interesting. They all have their own stats. That's fascinating. So, Michael's got the best shooting of them all. And Trevor's got the least stamina. Trevor is by far the strongest. Michael has the best stealth. Trevor can fly the best because he was like in the armed forces, I think. That's interesting. Trevor's the worst at driving. Okay, that's interesting. I like that. I wonder if they're gonna add like one more character to the roster I can play as. Ooh, okay. He's at the place of strip.
Move right there.
Uncle T. Oh, this is how I like scroll through the message. So I'm not talking much in chat. I'm saying of streamer links that. Oh, sweet, sweet. Yeah, it's a really useful site. My dad's been acting like a wacko biatch recently. Why the freak does he talk like this? Calm him down. Let's hang out sometimes. I smoke a lot of the drug. What do you take me for, a degenerate? You're like my kid. If my kid was a fat loser, which he wouldn't be. I love you. You must be good like me. Less weed, more meth. You get stuff done. Jesus. Okay, he's talking about Colts. Bradley. Brad from prison. Hey, I hope you're okay. It's been some time since I wrote you. The guards say I may be allowed some visitors if I'm good. Blah, 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 blah. Brad. You ain't gonna believe this, but Mike is alive. Alive and living in Los Santos. Saw it on TV. Okay. Okay. Wait. Oh, wait. I'm supposed to respond to those, aren't I? No, it must be an imposter or something. He's dead. I saw pictures of the funeral. I know. Why don't you come here and visit me? Now ain't the time for visits. Oh. What is up, CDI? Welcome to the stream, my dude. How you feeling?
You called? No shit. What's happening?
My ex-wife called me again.
Man, there is nothing worse in this world than an ex-wife. A perpetual reminder of life's mistakes.
A dreadful mistake. She's thinking of suing me again.
For what? You live in a trailer.
She heard my radio show.
If she heard your radio show, she should pity you, not sue you.
That's nice, Trevor.
No, Ron. It's not. It's unkind, but it's also true. Your ex-wife was a bitch. I did you the favor of a lifetime when I scared her off.
Jesus.
You really did.
If after 12 years of happy marriage, one simple threat of dismemberment was enough to send her running, well, I don't know. And she was having an affair. We proved that.
You're right, Trevor. She wasn't committed enough.
Exactly, Ron. Now get back to fucking work, all right? What are you yabbing at me for?
Brr. Let me in. Brr. Go away. I don't want any, sir. How are you today, CDI, by the way? Brr. Brr. I'm going to go to Uncle Michael's house and touch his pee-pee. Pee-pee touches for Uncle Mikey. Little tiny frail moist pee-pee touches. I'm going to make a service where you pay people and they come to your house and touch your pee-pee. It's not prostitution, I promise. There's no prostitution involved. Pee-pee touch. Okay, well, I guess I'm going to have to do this the hard way, Uncle Sir. Sir, ma'am, sir. I'm going to have to find you and kill you almost to death. But maybe not entirely to death. I'm going to tear off your uncle pee-pee. Cram it up your uncle hole. Uncle. Gosh dang, dude. What is this, a car in GTA 4? Jesus. I'm Thick Boy Trevor and I will defeat you. Come on. All we gotta do is knock this. Gosh dang, dude. He is about to get away and I will not let that happen to me. Gosh dang. Where's he at? Where's he at? Let me at him. Let me at him. There we go. Haha. Once again, the day is saved thanks to the Powerpuff Girls.
Stay out of this, man. You had your chance.
This is my wallet now, sir, ma'am, sir. And this is me moped cycle as well. I will drive this moped cycle into the end of an age. Because I'm so epic. Oh no. Oh god, the wheel. It's okay, I'll keep driving it. Got a ride to live and live to ride, you know what I'm saying, boys? You gotta live that biker life. I'll ride my bike till my bike rides me. I wish I could make love to my moped. I wish so strongly I could put me pee-pee in the exhaust and burn the skin off of it. It would be so beautiful. So so epic. I'm so epic. I'm gonna try and drive this in. Yeah! Oh, I want to drive it in there. Man. Dang it. Bobby? I'm not here. No one will defeat me. R.I.P. Yes. Yes. Let me, do something here on the computer for a second. Bike fail. Yes, hashtag bike fail. Hashtag epicbikefail.org, where all the zesty bike fails happen. There we go. I'm not going to let you defeat me, Uncle Policey. I'm far too epic for that. I love this freaking screaming sounds in this game. Nor, thank you, computer. I hate it when a program obviously crashes. And then, like, my computer's like, did you know this program crashed? Please send report statistics. It's like, no. I didn't just see it with my eyes. Gosh dang, leave me alone, losers. Get a life. Stop making Let's Plays, dude. Get a life. You know what I mean? My fellow okay. That was just rude, sir. Oh. I kind of feel like he shouldn't have been able to kill me in 2 shots, but okay. I guess that just happened. Yeah, that seemed fair. Computer, wait for program to respond. Me, no, close program. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. And then the program's like, no, I won't close. Computer, waiting for program to respond. Yep. That's how it goes, man. That's how it goes. Oh, they took away my $5,000 that I stole. I need to make that money back. Bye, sir. You can't survive shotgun blast. That's not allowed, sir. I didn't do anything. I'm guilty of nothing. I'm far too epic to be a criminal, sir. Ma'am, sir. Do I look like a criminal to you? I look quite epic and distinguished and handsome and beautiful. Look at my glasses. Would a man wearing a pink shirt that says Pussycat ever shoot a boy? I don't think so. Because he's too epic to be a kill boy. Or a killjoy. I was beating people up in River City Girls for hamburger money today. Yeah, dude, you're living that straight up hard money pimp life, dude. That's how the true booty hole poppin' hood people do the video games, man. You gotta put on some hip frothy hip hop music and you gotta scream into a bag of duty. You have to like keep a bag of flaming poo next to you at all times. If the bag goes out, you have to like pay someone to light it back on fire, you know? Oh, pardon me. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the steering on this car is kind of broken now, which is just no fun. I'm so epic. I am so stinky and epic. I was on my way to Uncle Michael's house. Speaking of crash programs, Steam just crashed. Yeah. See, the app that I use to play back my music in the stream has been specifically, like, trying to crash lately. And, like, on Mac, programs generally are much more stable. And so you know when a program crashes when there's freaking nothing going on, that it's completely the developer's fault. Like, they clearly just, like, haven't updated the program yet for the current OS. Oh, let me climb out of the top of my car. Oh. Don't mind me, I'm just a man running along the interstate. Life is like a road that you travel on where it's one day here and the next day gone. Sometimes you bend, sometimes you stand, and sometimes you turn your back to the wind. I like it, I just wish that their app for Mac didn't keep randomly crashing after an hour. And I'm pretty sure on Windows you won't have any issues with that though. But I like it. Everything you're listening to in the background is Pretzel. So if you like what you hear, that's what it is. In fact, I can just show it to you. There we go. So we got Pretzel. We're on the upbeat station. We got all tracks. These are my like tracks right here. This is mostly like chiptune sort of music. Then we got a chiptune channel. We got pop music. Once it decides to do what I told it to do. Yeah, there it is. Got some pop music action going on here. We got happy music, EDM. A lot of EDM, apparently. Okay, EDM. There it is. Once I get my stream updates wrapped up, I'm signing up for this. Yeah, it's free as well. Like, there's a paid version, but it's also free. Here, let's listen to some holiday music, everyone. Once it decides to load. Yeah, they need to update their freaking app, I'm telling you that much. They definitely need to update their app here. Here, let's listen to some wonderful Christmas music, everyone. What the hell? It went back to pop. You jerk. I said holiday music, dang it. Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas from old Uncle NSG to you. Your beautiful anime Uncle NSG. Oh, what a beautiful Christmas day this is, everyone. What's going on here? You alright? Everything okay, buddy? Yo, what the freak? How does this happen? How did you even get up there? Like, is there a ladder? There's no ladder. How do you manage that? Well, I have to help you, sir. Actually, do you have any sticky bombs? Yeah! I'll help you, sir. Oh, this has got to be like a giant guy, right? I have to open up your stream on my phone to join your Discord. Well, if you have the app installed on your, Freak? No. There's a button to detonate these bombs. Which one is it? Oh, yeah, okay, this is a part of it, I guess. How the freak do I detonate these, dang it? There's like a... Oh, okay, there's... Yeah, okay, yeah, that's a person hanging from it. Got it. Look at these fools. Oh, can I throw it on him? No, I wanna attach one to a person, dude. I really want to attach one to a person. I don't know about that, but alright. Oh my god, can I crash the game? I want to crash the game by, like, blowing up way too much crap all at once, dude. Look at this madness, dude. Look at this madness. Look at that Laffy Taffy, boy. Look at that. Look at that. Look at them gators, man. Look at them gators. Okay. Yeah! Oh my god, this is so epic. Grenade launcher for daddy. I joined the Discord. My user's 5G, and what's up? Sweet, sweet. Help him with death. Exactly. No. Sir. Don't make me have to kill you almost to death, sir. Ah! No, who would have thought that would happen? I'm so disappointed. I have so many disappointments in me life. I've got 1,000 issues, but a female girl woman is not one of them. Oh, look at the epic transition to being out of the Uncle Hospital. That's a hospital solely for people's crazy, meth-addicted uncles. Oh, I can create 15 save states. I didn't know that. I'm gonna change my Discord to Simple Gamer. Alright, sounds good. Look at them. They're so beautiful. I love you. Oh, are you on Instagram? I love Instagram. I love Instagram, madam. Have you ever used Instagram? I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you so much. Come hither, papather. I love you all. That's why I have to kill you. Because I love you and I don't want you to suffer. The uncle consequences. That's the consequences caused by Uncle. Uncle Stinky. And his broken pinky. Oh no, the heli-chopper is after Uncle. The heli-chopper. No! No! Don't kill Uncle! Uncle Epic! I'm so epic! I'm so epic! So epic! Epic! You'll never defeat me, for I am the... Oh no, okay, you defeated me. Brr. Wait, where did I put that marker? Did I put that at, Michael's, little placey place, or did I put that at Trevor's? Does Michael not have a thing on there right now? I thought he did. Okay, yeah, it's at his little safe house. Let's see if it does that thing where it's like, oh, you have to come back as Uncle Michael to do this. It's not epic enough. Brr. Brr. Oh, what a car. What a car crash. Sir, ma'am, sir. Ah, I knew they were gonna do that. Okay. So let's, instead of switching... Actually... Let me switch to Michael. It's just easier that way. I like this transition stylistically, but I do wish that they would do it differently. But yeah, I do Fortnite Fridays. I do it like every Friday, by the way. Okay, he's in like his full business suit now for some reason. That's cool. Yeah, I'm gonna start using the map to make waypoints way more often. Because that just gives you the direct route to go. Rather than somewhat figuring it out, it's like, yeah, just go here, dude. And that's much faster and easier. I was testing out a new streaming format this morning. I'm doing a show called NSG in the morning where it's not highly produced. It's not like this right here. It's just me streaming from my cell phone whenever I wake up in the morning, like whatever time I wake up. Just it's literally a discussion of legitimate topics. I will admit this morning, like when I did it, I was very self-conscious, and I felt like the things I was saying were like not well stated because you could tell I was still waking up. So I'd sit there and go, and then I'd repeat myself a lot because I couldn't freaking think right because I was just waking up. But I'm pretty pleased with it just as an idea because it's not like it's a show, but it's not meant to be like this deep, insanely like crazy hyper thing. It's literally just like a show where I discuss things I would normally avoid on stream. Like, we'll discuss like actual news. We'll discuss like very real, serious topics that most streamers avoid and that most people avoid, you know? And I prefer it that way, to have some kind of outlet to talk about that. So I figured I'd just make a show, be like, this show is escapism. The podcast is somewhat sort of escapism, where I avoid too deep of topics. Somewhat, at least.
What is wrong with you smoking in my house?
The normal game streams.
Turned up, you turned into an even bigger asshole.
Thank you. Your support in my difficult time.
Yeah, these streams will be different. That's what I'm getting at.
I left everything to come here with you, and still that crazy bastard turns up.
I'll handle it.
How?
I don't know.
Oh, you know what? Just keep him away from me and the children, you low-life, whoremongering asswipe.
Did someone say yoga?
No, I think she said whoremongering asswipe.
Hello, Fabian, darling.
Namaste, Amanda. Are we ready to practice?
Yes.
Oh, yes, she's very centered. A regular oasis of peace and tranquility, this one.
Anger issues and worse friends. No wonder I'm so upset.
You too, please. Namaste. We practice. Miguel, join us, please.
No, please, no.
No,
no.
The yoga is for sharing. Come, Miguel, come.
Awesome. So, Fab, if you can make me as happy and mellow as my wife, it'll be a job well fucking done.
We are all on our own.
She's definitely not cheating with him.
On hers.
Perhaps to deal with your hostility, my brother. Now here is good. We have the sun and the moribunda. The asshole. Now we begin to put the asshole to the earth. Yes, we begin each sequence. Katasana. Or mountain pose.
Right.
1, 2, 3. Mouth and anus are perfectly in line. Show him, Amanda.
1, 2.
It's perfect.
I'm not sure what the hell I'm watching right now, to be honest. I guess that's the point of it, but it's still weird. Sure.
Tail through the nose.
Why is this a mini game?
Let it out. You're turning red.
Isn't that far better than booze and nicotine?
No. Some yoga rather. I guess that's what's happening here.
That is okay.
What the freak? Like, why is this a mini game? I don't understand.
Through the bloated nose and out through those wrinkled lips.
Dude, this guy's a jerk.
If we put him on a 6-month kale-only diet, he might just get healthy. Or die.
This
Jesus.
is gonna have to do.
Now we will do something more complicated. Sometimes, when I do this pose, I weep uncontrollably for hours.
Why? Why would you do that?
Oh, wow.
You feel that emotion inside.
Now this is the piece we needed, exactly.
Michael, join us.
I feel like I'm channeling bullshit right now.
His wife definitely isn't cheating on him with this guy.
Breathe out, please.
Why is this a mini game? I don't understand it. Look at this crap.
Gets to breathe. You feel that?
Okay.
Breathe, Mikhail.
Mikhail.
Out through those wrinkled lips.
I think so. The same guy had his tennis instructor do that at some point in the game.
Perhaps the glue factory for this one? You embarrass yourself, but we do not care. Again.
Dude, I would beat the living crap out of this guy.
Later, you can show a stripper how flexible you are.
You can breathe.
Gosh dang, what a terrible woman.
Just exhale, Michael. He's got great core strength for someone who's totally rotten there.
The silly man forgets
His
to
wife,
breathe
yeah, agreed.
with the breath.
Why is this a mini game? I'm not gonna stop saying that.
First time he's taken an interest in my hobbies.
Like, why is this a mini game?
Breathe, Mikhail.
Out through the mouth.
Erect. Turgid. Hold it. Stroke it.
Yeah, I'm about to feel some emotions, all right.
Remember, children. Do not
Yeah,
fear
she's
the unknown.
roasting. She is.
We are the unknown. Show us, Amanda.
I don't think Michael's up to this.
Why is this a freaking mini game?
Plank.
Plank.
Chaturanga.
Chota. Yeah.
Feel the flow. Everything is flowing in me. Mike.
Isn't yes, he is paying the bills and stuff. Oh god. Why are you making me do this mini game again?
Time for yoga to save you. Take in the air and release it.
Oh, okay.
Fucking hernia doing this.
You have hurt yourself. A sliver of enlightenment is not far away. Breathe, please, Michael.
Very good. Now let it go.
Good. Your lungs, they work, yes?
They work, yes.
No vanity. Come on. Breathing is almost the most important thing, no?
Let it go. You're sweating, Michael.
Let
That's
it
all
go.
the impurities coming out.
Take in the air.
All the impurities coming out.
There. Breathe, please, Michael.
Why?
Exhale.
Like, does yoga actually work in terms of helping people lose weight? Because all it looks like is a bunch of stretches to me.
They work, yes?
Gosh dang. They're sure having me do a lot of stupid, long
Breathing is almost the most important
poses
thing,
right now.
Out with the breath. Lengthen. Strengthen. You have come a long way today, Mikhail. Yes, later you will cry like a baby.
Yeah, right.
His chakras are completely blocked. Don't worry about him.
Chakras.
I'm glad we have helped with your impotence, Mikhail.
What'd you say?
Your sexual energies have been blocked for too long. Back into my pelvis. Back. Back. Yes. There.
Whoa.
Oh! Hey, enough of that shit!
Ooh.
Yoga is
Oh,
the answer, Mikhail.
crap.
What is the question?
Why am I such a moron?
We are leaving, and we are never coming back.
Good!
Dude, his wife is such a stupid whore.
Fuck you! And that phony French fucking yogi!
Yogi. Go to Jimmy's room. Okay. Okay, I guess I'll keep the sound up for now.
Jimmy! You still here?
We're going to murder your mother, son. No need to be alarmed. Jimothy. My beautiful anime son, Jimothy.
Go away! Oh yeah, fuck you. You know what? If there was a rape button, I'd be using it right now. Unless you're a faggot and you like that sort of shit.
Jesus Christ,
I'll
dude.
just rape your mom instead.
Nice TV. Did I pay for that?
Yeah, you smashed the other one, didn't you?
He's using a Sega Saturn controller right now. At least one that looks like one.
Come on, I want to get out of the house. I'm not going alone.
Come on. This is fucking bullshit.
Bullshit? Threatening to molest your online buddies is bullshit.
They're not my buddies.
Here, son, your mother's leaving us. Let's go somewhere. Let's go to Baskin Robbins.
Yeah, nice to see the kids are still hanging out at the burger joints. Me and the guys, we go down to the diner after class every day. Get milkshakes, fries.
Dude, please. You know, you're really creeping me out.
I'm trying to relate to you.
No, you're trying to take me on some nostalgia trip. You're such a cliche.
Jesus.
The dope-smoking, game-playing, live-at-home Warlow's him a living millennial.
I knew it. I knew it. The mask was gonna slip. The monster's been exposed.
The monster.
The real you. The real you. That bitter, vindictive old man. You pretend you're being a father, but you hate me, don't you?
I don't hate you, Jim. How many times? I love you. Look, I'm sorry if I don't express that correctly. But why do you think we're here together?
Because you're scared shitless of being alone?
Oh, now you're an armchair psychologist. Just like the rest. Just like the rest of the city.
You brought me here, Michael. Don't get surprised when some of the razzle-dazzle rubs off. You really have to meet my friend?
Yeah, I really do.
Then please don't get weird. For once in your life,
Don't get weird.
There he is, the friendly neighborhood drug dealer.
Yo,
man, what's up?
What's up, man? Good to see you. What are you turning tricks to pay for this shit, huh? Hey, who's the old man?
It's my dad.
Oh, all right, Mr. DeSanto.
Yeah, you the kid selling Jimmy pot by the pound?
Ah, Jimmy, bro, your dad's funny, man.
Come on, do this shit and let's get going.
Oh, yeah, you got that other thing?
Oh, yeah.
Come on, man, what the fuck? Jimmy!
Just hold on a second. Oh, all right, later on.
Careful with that.
Hey, let's
That's
bounce.
interesting.
Bounce. We're bouncing now. Is that what we're doing? Jesus fucking Christ.
Okay.
Alrighty then. Now what?
Can we just get back to the house, please?
What was the point of this mission? Like, why is this a thing that's happening? He wanted to get out of the house himself, and so he's randomly like, Let's go purchase some fine drugs, son. Uncle Sonathan. Let us go buy some dank marijuanas.
Hey, careful! Okay, your turn. Maybe when we get home. Who's the square now?
Oh, whoa. I don't think this is how weed works.
Chill out. You're just paranoid. Is that paranoia? This is totally justified concern. You should see yourself. Would you quit being
I'm pretty sure this is not how weed is supposed to work. What the freak?
Vets have been using it for decades. Yeah, that's
Simple gamer redeemed a hydrate.
protecting you from yourself. Also, I took money from your bank account and I'm moving out. Alright? You're too crazy, Dad. Get
Whoa, what the hell? What the hell? Yeah, here's my water, by the way. This is not how it works at all. So, he just stole his dad's car, and he stole money, like, from his bank account to move out. Jesus Christ, dude. That's, like, crazy. What the freak? What the freak? This has gotta be a hallucination. There's no way. It's gotta be. Okay, it is. Okay, it is. Or shrooms. I assume it would be shrooms since those cause hallucinations? What the freak? What the freak? He's gotta be on the film set or something. Like, this is insanity, dude. Whoa. What? There's no way. What? Let me just mute my music there. What? Okay, everyone, we're gonna be landing at Lazy Lake now. We're just landing in Fortnite. It's perfectly normal. It actually kind of feels similar, except your character's heavier. What the freak is this game? I love it, but what the freak? What the freak was that? What was that?
Jimmy, you little shit.
What? I guess we're taking this bicycle? Like, that seems to be what the game wants me to do? What the freak, dude? Oh, come on. He's not driving it. Oh, you have to hit A. It's not... It's like running in the game. It's not like driving a motorcycle where you hit the trigger. What the freak was that? That was absolute insanity, dude. That was madness to the highest degree. Okay, well, let's just do our naked bicycling. It's fine. This game takes place in California. I'm sure people see homeless people do this all the time. Well, it takes place in Los Angeles at least, and I'm sure they see that. I don't know. Is the homeless issue as crazy as it sounds in a... Well, I guess it is. I don't know. I'll have to ask Scotty about that. I'm talking about things I know nothing about at all. Okay. Let me turn up the game audio so I can hear their beautiful anime conversation.
Michael, I think you finally lost your mind. Your recent behavior and the company you've been keeping already had me very concerned. Now you've taken to attacking my Fabian, who is a close friend, and then Jimmy said you took drugs while driving him in your car.
Okay, so this also
you
is
decided
music.
to move out for a while. You promised me you'd change, and you haven't changed a bit.
She didn't
I
change.
know you say I always act like I'm in a movie. Well, this isn't that. I think I'm gonna speak to a lawyer. I'm just really confused. Please don't try to contact us and try not to get yourself killed.
Jesus Christmas, dude.
Fuck.
What in the world, dude? Okay, I guess I passed that mission. How are you gonna be like, oh, you took drugs? Oh, I guess it's still playing the sad music. Oh, okay. So I just lost $3 grand. Apparently. So let me restart my background music for the 3rd time now. My car's been replaced with a bicycle, I guess. Can I, like, go in there and talk to my freaking son about this? Or is he like, gone? I got no wheel spots, too much to deal with as well moving out, so I took yours. I'm on my feet. I'll bring it back when I'm all set up. Let's see what he has to say.
You're through to Big J. I'm kind of like couch surfing at the moment, so leave your deets.
Okay. Well then. Well, I guess we're just gonna do our thing now. Me, quick save. Let's create another one, yes. And let's create a little backup save for ourselves. I always like to keep an extra just in case. There we go. Create one on the memory stick there. There we go. I guess we're getting on our bicycle.
Baby, you called?
Yeah, look, Dad, we're worried.
I'm worried too. I really want to see you.
Well, I don't want to see.
Goodbye. What are you playing on right now? Xbox 360. Okay, I guess I'm gonna go do the FBI missions. I have GT on Xbox One. Yeah. I'm sure they're backwards compatible. Also, I highly doubt there's that much of a difference in the game, but maybe I'm wrong about that one. This game was like $14 when I bought it, so... The thing is, like, I don't like to buy games at full price, so I wait a long time for them to go down, and then I just kind of go to the game store, and I buy, like, freaking, like, a handful of 5 to 10 games all at once, and they're all, like, $5, so I spend, like, $50 getting games that people spent, like, probably several hundred on altogether. Because I just wait a freaking entire console generation. I'm probably getting a PC on my birthday to get better streams. I just want one cool. I've been I talked about this earlier on stream, but I'm trying to get into doing more mobile streaming. And what I mean by that is I do want to play mobile games on stream, but I'm actually like trying to stream from my cell phone more often, just like sitting down talking to my audience. And I'm doing that for several reasons. The actual stream that I did this morning, I did one called NSG in the Morning, and that's a new series I'm going to be making. And basically what it's going to end up being is it's a show where I basically like just say my opinions about a little bit of everything. But part of the reason why I want to do it is also because and like I'll be talking about more like serious topics. Like we talked about like riots in Minneapolis and crap like that during today's stream. I want it to be like a breakfast table sort of conversation, talking about what's actually happening and like having real discussions and being honest with each other. Like if someone disagrees with me, obviously we're going to keep it civil. If someone's being an ass, they're still going to get banned in chat. If they throw a fit, act like a child, like, you can't say that, I'm going to ban them. But I want to create a place, like keep these streams as escapism and create a place where we have like honest discussions about real things. So like it's not all just gaming on my channel. And I'm also trying to use my phone more often because I've had points in the past where get a drink of water real quick. I've had points in the past where my computer itself actually broke. Not this one, but my old one. And I was kind of just left with nothing to make my streams on. And so what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to open myself up to the possibility of like, if something bad happens, I have a backup. And people on my channel are used to it.
Brilliant! Steve Haynes, amigo, but you probably knew that already. Sorry, your name tag must have fallen off. Oh, duh. I love it! I gotta remember to write that down. And to shoot you in your head, you little dick. Andres, taking notes? This stuff, whoa! Pure magic. I should put it on my show. Have you seen my show? You mean how to dress like a salesman on a cheap golf weekend at a third-rate country club?
So, well done with our friend, Mr. K.
My pleasure. I love helping our government wage war, especially with itself.
But you made a mistake.
Did I, Cupcake?
Why don't you keep your fucking voice down before I close your fucking windpipe?
Ooh.
Joke stop now, pal. You will show me and my team some respect.
Maybe you could define team for me. Is that just the three of you? Or the greater FIB? Or the entire government? Because I'm tempted to argue that thus far, we haven't shown a lot of your colleagues a whole lot of respect.
And why don't you start with me, genius?
You got it, pal.
God, Michael has no spine, it seems.
We have received intel that they're keeping Mr. K at the local agency station.
I just dealt with that guy.
The agency is stepping up their questioning because of your moronic antics down at the coroner's office. We need to get him out of there before...
Moronic antics that he was forced into against his will.
Morton said.
Then I guess you getting involved with a clapped-out old agent who's been living off of past glories was your first mistake. You are my boy now, amigo. My career depends on this. And that's very important to me. So seeing as we're all boys now, that makes it important to you. Now run along, kids.
Run along. He's got such a strange complex, doesn't he?
See, there you go, Dave. You can teach an old dog new tricks.
Can I,
Come on.
Can I please shoot these guys?
Get that out of my face!
So I can't... Come on! You suck. Trouble was caused at the food court. Of course trouble was caused at the food court, you fool. That was the intention. Come on. Dave, I love you. I love you so much.
No, none of this is okay.
I'll rephrase that. Do I need to hit you over the head
love you. Oh, I love you so much.
Small consolation.
I like how the game's not even letting me run. We have to literally walk at this pace. Oh my gosh, finally I can run. Okay.
Tell me, Davey, you expense this ride to the taxpayer?
Call Franklin Clinton. Tell him to meet us at the lot.
Franklin who?
Don't drag this out. He's in your crew. We know that. We need him. Unless he'd like his gangbanger buddies to know he's friends with the Fed's favorite CI.
Fine, I'm calling.
Hey, man, I'm kind of busy right now. What is it?
That thing we talked about. It's happening. Some lot off El Rancho. Quick.
Shit. Okay, man. Then I guess I'm on my way. I'm already in East LS.
Yeah.
Kind of adjust my microphone a little bit.
Sorry, Frank. Anyone else?
No. We got you, Franklin, Trevor Phillips. That should be fine.
Trevor? Are you really that stupid?
He's waiting there. I had him picked up. The kid from your crew is gonna play lookout.
Okay. I guess we're playing this weird roundabout route now since I made a wrong turn. Which felt very easy to do, but you know, whatever.
Keep him close. You keep an eye on him.
And he knows I'm in with the FIB.
You struck a deal. You watch him. I'll try to keep out of sight.
Yeah, you do that.
Wait, well, what does that say? Oh, 6-figure temps. Okay. I thought that would have a much funnier joke on it. No. I hope nobody gets caught up in my long flowing pee-pee hairs. That would sure be ashamed. No. What the freak? Way to leave a paper trail. Excuse me.
Yeah, ignore that. And concentrate on all the IAA agents we're gonna run into.
We will defeat them all, Daddy. Oh. He actually wasn't the getaway driver. They had another one, I believe.
You better keep a low profile.
Yeah, I think I will. See you later.
Who's that cagey motherfucker, huh? No, it's another cagey motherfucker, all right? Not you.
Hey, T, enough with the faux political bullshit. Franklin, come on, you better take off. Really.
Shit, I'm good. I ain't bailing.
Whoa. What, am I detecting some sort of son I never had bullshit here, Mikey, huh? Hey, listen, if you want to replace some father figure, you can do a lot better than this fat snake, all right? This fucker would eat his own kids.
Like I said, Franklin, deranged.
Yeah, and best friend.
Exactly. That's Trevor, my best friend. That's Franklin.
Is streaming your job? No, it is not. I would like it to be one day.
I'm gonna do all the heavy lifting on this job, okay? Trevor, all I need you to do is fly me to the target. Franklin, you're gonna cover me from across the street. We're gonna make these assholes happy, and then walk away from this thing clean. Got it?
I got you.
All right. And we do this, and they help us spring back.
Yeah. We'll talk about Brad later, all right? I gotta change. You better grab a head start.
Who is Brad? I don't remember him from the intro.
Yeah, whatever.
Or is he the guy that doesn't have hair? It's my dream to be a popular streamer. Yeah.
Government gimp at last.
Bite me.
Let's go.
What the freak? Wow.
Alright, let's do this thing.
Oh no, this is another flight mission. Oh crap. Now I'm actually kind of scared. Okay, so this controls just like the one in Fortnite. Okay, I take it back. It controls worse than the one in Fortnite, but it's very similar. It feels way better than the other one that you use in this game. Wait, what? Wait, so I need to go up higher, I guess? No, 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 oh my gosh, no. Oh my gosh, no. What the freak, dude? This control's not so good. Wait, what? So it is up there. How the freak do you get up there? Oh yeah, so they also made the turning in this terrible. Got it. So is there a way for me to even elevate that high here? Okay, okay, there seems to be. Yeah, they jacked up the controls for flying in this game so bad, dude. Like, so bad. Ah, stop it. Turn around, bright eyes. So here. Okay, I'm gonna probably end up dying here. Gosh dang it, dude. I swear they like purposely make it so hard. It's like here, spend 20 minutes just trying to land this stupid crap. Dude. You have to like continue to hold this crap. Go down. Just go down. Just go down and land it. I don't care. There. Get out. Okay, get back in. Cool. Be right back. Alright, hurry back, my dude. Okay.
You fuck around while I'm out there. I'll climb back up this rope and strangle you with it. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Cool. I guess I'll do this. Whoa, 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 let me... Oh, I can't go back up. I'm pretty sure people in this building can just see me.
Next, I'll have this thing so far up your ass, your tonsils will be playing shadow puppets.
Jesus, dude.
Think we can't do that? We can. It's in our guidelines.
I don't know what you're talking about. I installed cinema equipment, not surveillance.
Grab his other arm.
No, 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 no.
You think you're impenetrable? See how you feel with this is 18 inches deep inside. Get the lube. Who the fuck is this? Terminate him! Close this problem right now!
Yeah, I can use a little backup here.
Get me the station chief! I'm not finished with Mr.
36 Flow, I got you.
Don't harm the assets. Weapon on the floor, now! No, 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 no. There is no... He's got support! Oh, shit! Slow down! Extreme pressure!
I'm gonna stop, like, turning the audio up and down here.
What the hell is going on? We need that sniper's location.
We got a window, T. Pull us out.
They're extracting the asset. Yeah. We cannot jeopardize the asset.
T, we need to be clear of this building.
Jesus, dude. Gosh, what? Oh, crap. So I gotta switch back to him now. Oh, crap.
You think it's funny seeing me dangle here like a duck in a carnival game? That's it. Get us out of here.
Roger that. Whoa. Looks like we've attracted the attention of their air unit. You gotta move.
Take down the choppers. Gosh. Okay, they're going down. Yep, they're going down. Other choppers out there. That's him. Gosh dang, how the hell do I take them down? Ah.
I don't want to disturb you, Mike, but you might want to do something about the coppers before we're blown out of the sky.
Okay, come on. Give me. Okay, thank you. There we go. That driver's taken down. Where's the other guy? Where's the other guy? Oh, there he is. Thank you for that host, Simple Gamer Live. Sorry, I'm back. I went live for a sec. Oh, okay. I was about to say. I thought you were already hosting me. Oh God. Dang, dude. Come on.
What the fuck is going on? Beats me, pal. I'm just here to do a job. Okay, T, take us back to the line. Roger that, Commander. Hey, Frank. They ain't got their eyes in the sky. You can clear out of there. Who are you people? That doesn't matter. They said they were...
I'm just gonna let the game autopilot this crap because I don't really want to be involved in this. I don't want to switch to Trevor and steer this crap.
You saved me! Thank you! Thank you! Don't mention it! The Bureau! The FIB! They will make everything okay? I'm sure. Don't worry, they'll look after you. The things those people did to me!
Jesus.
I'm an American citizen! Yeah, well, that don't seem to matter too much.
Okay, here we go. Don't you dare make me switch to him either. Don't you dare, game. On land. Land for me. There we go. I'm glad that the game doesn't make me land this crap. Allegedly.
Let's go. Where are we? Hey, go easy on him.
Thank you. Oh my, he saved me. Hey, hey. No, huh? No, no, no.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Pass it easy. Oh, come on, give the guy a break. I'm gonna get out of this shit.
Ha ha! In bed with the Bureau and a new running buddy.
How the freak did he
Yeah, what, you gonna
get out of that so quick?
Yeah, to never grow up.
That seems like a good kid. Michael, look at this, huh? New city, new set of problems, but the idiots, they stay the same.
Yep, I guess. All right, Sarah, I'll see you later.
Oh, you better believe it, buddy.
I like how he's just driving the helicopter away like it's nothing. I kind of love that. Okay. Come on, Trevor, don't crash it. Don't crash it. Okay. Yeah, let's auto-save this crap. Come and knock on our door. We've been waiting for you. Where the kisses are hers and his. Three's company too. Alright, well, I actually see this as a pretty good place to end the stream. Thank you to everyone who's watched. If you're not following, be sure to hit that follow button. If you're not subscribed, be sure to hit that subscribe button. And I will see you all in the next one. Thank you.